You're gonna hear this a lot. Protect girls.
You have to protect them. Promise me. You will protect them.
Protect young women. Protect women. You still here? Stick around.
Anybody else's boyfriend makes 3 racks of ribs on a Monday after he works and churro cheesecake cookies. Can I have a cookie?
No. Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them and she's in bed.
Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter.
Hi. Welcome back to the channel. Mutable Magic here because I am mutable and that's my magic. Here we discuss viral.
How did you get this house?
Money! I made a lot of money when I was acting, and then I got caught stealing a fillet of fish from McDonald's, and the video went viral, and then nobody wanted to cast me, and in the process I became a shaman.
You like fillet of fish?
I was a pescatarian at the time.
How do you steal from McDonald's?
You have to climb over the counter.
Trending social media topics and videos, and hopefully we can learn something. If not, we can just gossip.
I love a bit of drama.
And deal with these problematic people, because that's what we do here. Pretty much breaking down problematic people. Doesn't matter, men, women, especially men. But today, this video might not be for everyone. We're just coming out of Mother's Day. And that can be a very emotional, very tense time for some people who have not experienced mothers like they should experience mothers according to society. Mothers are supposed to be these selfless, unconditionally loving, self-sacrificing and giving individuals. But what happens when you're a young girl, when you're the daughter of a woman who competes with you?
I think I'm gonna have to fight her.
Who's jealous of you, or sometimes we can downright say hates you. Let's watch this clip and we'll talk after.
Anybody else's boyfriend makes 3 racks of ribs on a Monday after he works and churro cheesecake cookies. Can I have a cookie?
No. Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them and she's in bed.
Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and I made those cookies because she wanted me to, and I wanted her to feel special. So she gets to have the first one, so she feels special. You can't have one.
That makes sense.
So far.
That's very nice.
So, how about that? Did you feel something watching that clip of the lady who just cannot take no for an answer? Why should Rachel be the first one to have a cookie, especially if her dad is the one who's saying that he baked these cookies for Rachel, and Rachel's supposed to have the first one? Why is she running off to eat it? She knows that she's crossed lines. She knows that she's off. She's malo. She's bad. Boo!
She is evil.
Tomatoes. So there's this discourse that goes around that mothers are the first woman that a girl encounters. A young girl, a daughter, a baby girl builds her identity of what women are, who women are to her. Are they allies? Are they friends? Are they my community? Are they competition based on how the mother treats her? There's this discourse that goes on. It goes further. It says that a girl's first bully is her mother. And in this video that this lady, she's left it on her page. I did some sleuthing and I found it and I brought it to you right here because that's what I do.
We're looking at all angles. Nobody has been ruled out.
With people that I think are a little bit problematic because I like to gossip with y'all. So I brought it here and she says the boyfriend makes ribs. Let's ignore that he's fingering these ribs with his fingers, his bare hands. Never mind. We didn't see that, right?
I think that
Your boyfriend makes ribs on a Monday and then he bakes cookies for Rachel. Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter. Did you pick up the tone about who Rachel is? Rachel is like competition to her.
Please stop fighting!
Ma'am, would you die? Did you die? Would you have died if you had let Rachel have her moment with her father? Rachel is not some red-haired floozy or braided floozy down the road working at the cafe down the road who throws googly eyes at your man. man.
Care to have a little fun?
Care to have a little fun?
She's your daughter. Daughters, girls need to have some identity, some relationship with their fathers, apart from the relationship that you have with the father. You are romantic or life partners with this man. Rachel is your daughter. She's his baby girl. Can mothers let their daughters have that relationship with their fathers? Because as we are hearing from this epidemic of men with microphones and closed rooms, that women growing up without their fathers, without fatherly input, are the reason why capitalism is running aground and the world is upside down and this country is invading this country, right? Can women, I'm holding women's feet to the fire today.
What just happened? We've fallen and we can't get up.
Mothers of daughters, mothers of girls, like me, I'm holding our feet to the fire. Mine too. You can't see them, but they're right by the fire right there.
Do you know what you're supposed to do if you catch on fire? Stop, drop, and roll for your health.
Use your imagination. Can we earn this title of mother and let our children have, our daughters have their relationships stand alone, positive, reinforced, loving relationships with their fathers without getting jealous? And if we do get that feeling of jealousy, what are we supposed to do? Are there ways around it? Let's keep talking.
So this video going viral about this woman who's filming herself while she's showing her husband baking cookies. Apparently his daughter wanted him to bake cookies for her. So he's like, she really wanted me to do this. I'm going to make sure that she gets the first one so that she could feel special. And the mother, while filming herself, goes over and takes one of the cookies and eats it. And the husband, of course, is annoyed because he wanted the daughter to feel special and specifically wanted her to have the first one. Why she thinks this is funny is beyond me. And it's really crazy because it's Mother's Day and there are some women out there who are dealing with mothers who compete with them, who act like they're jealous of them, who always interfere whenever a father is trying to do something nice for them. And I think it's crazy. As the mother of not one, not two, but 3 daughters, it is, to me, I go out of my way to make sure that they have this bonding experience with their father. I love the fact that all 3 of my daughters are all daddy's girls. I love that. Because to me, the reason why my standards are so high is because of my father. Knowing the fact that my father wouldn't, put his hands on me, who would make sure that I got the world. If my daddy had it, he was going to make sure that his baby girl had it as well. So for a woman to interfere with a daughter feeling special by her father, knowing what that means to little girls, to me is crazy. So for those of you out there who are celebrating Mother's Day and people are telling you, don't worry about what she's done to you. Don't worry about how she's treated you throughout your lifetime. She's your mom. She's family. If that woman has caused you harm, do not feel obligated to go out of your way. Not every woman has a loving relationship with her mother. So if she's not celebrating that, if she's gone no contact with her mother, you have to respect that because only she and the mother know what she's had to endure. And stop forcing people into toxic relationship because you didn't have that kind of relationship with your mother.
Did you see the video of the mom who was teasing the dad because dad made cookies for their 6-year-old daughter and the mom wanted a cookie and she wanted the first cookie, give me a cookie. And he said, no, we're going to wait. These cookies are for, 6-year-old. When she gets one, I promised her she would be the first one to get a cookie. And then, then we'll all have a cookie after. Mom, not being satisfied with that, walked over there, snatched a cookie and ran off with her little smirk eating the cookie. Now, can you judge a whole family off of a 15-second video? No. That's the worst thing about the internet is we judge each other off of snippets. But that gave me the ick so bad. It was like giving, I'm jealous of my daughter, selfish. And listen, I could be totally wrong, off base or whatever, but that little 15-second snip of a video, I didn't care for. I did not like that at all. Did you see it? If so, what did you think? Because I saw a lot of the comments agreed with me, and some of them were like, well, that's mama, whatever. But to me being a mom and a grandmom, I would never take that little bit of specialness away from my daughter. I could, or any child. I could never do that.
Facts on facts on facts. Right? And listen, I know I'm the first person who will tell you that you can't judge a whole family off of 15 seconds of what you see, right? Like the lady said, there's probably, who knows, maybe this is just for comedy, this is just content, this is whatever, but she filmed it, right? This lady filmed it.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
The man says this is for Rachel, and she just had to interject herself so that she could feel important. What I'm driving at is that it's the principle of the matter. What is she teaching Rachel? What are we teaching as mothers? Just coming out of Mother's Day, where we were being celebrated as the most awesomest thing before and after sliced bread. When Rachel finds out that she didn't get the first cookie, but Mama got the first cookie and stole off, made a whole video about it, and stole off into the corner with her camera in her face, smirking while she ate that cookie. How's Rachel gonna feel? What's it gonna teach Rachel about integrity, about being a woman of your word, about standards, about her value, right? That a man promises her, because her dad models what men are and will be, and what she can expect, take, and not take, and tolerate.
No one respects me enough around here.
From men, and her dad does his part, but here comes some other woman. She's going to start probably thinking that all women are competition, right? Is she going to have a healthy self-concept about women and their allyship, their communityship, their friendship? I don't know, to her it's just a cookie. Rachel's asleep, she can wake up and have another one. There's like 8 other churro cheesecake cookies that Rachel can have, but it's the principle of it, especially if you're going to be celebrated for doing this awesome job of raising a young woman, right? I don't know, 30 years later, your daughter is no contact. 8 years before that, she's been in therapy.
Does that make it better?
No. A little.
2 hours or 3 hours every week for the past 8 years. I don't know. This is your call. This is any mother's call out there. Is it really worth it besting your daughter so that you can establish some hierarchy that I'm the woman, I'm the mother in this house, and what I say goes, and it doesn't matter. Rachel can get a cookie when she wakes up. She won't die if she doesn't get the first cookie. Isn't this about father figure, the father setting standards for what the daughter will expect, accept, and should tolerate and pick and choose from men? So isn't this like setting up the daughter to be podcast fodder in a few years? I don't know, 15, 20 years. I don't know. Me, I'm like, it's not worth it. And to mothers like this lady and other mothers and all the other mothers out there who might or might not be like this lady, wanting to compete, wanting to be the one, to be the woman, to be the one who gets her way in the house. Mother's Day is coming again next year. May we be worthy of it.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum!
Listen, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But come back tomorrow. I'll have another video for you. This was a tough conversation. Thank you if you've made it this far. And I'm looking forward to your comments. There's no poll today. I'm looking forward to your comments in the comments section. Are we just making this whirlwind about a cookie? Or is there more to it? Do we need therapy? Are we projecting our miserable lives and miserable relationships with our mothers onto this mother and her little Rachel? Or do we need to talk about doing better for the future? All right, I'll see you next time. Hey, hit like and subscribe, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.